Hi everyone. My name is Eugene Han. I'm the owner of Best Investor Ever Corporation. Um, just wanted to do a quick introduction. We launched Best Investor on Instagram almost about a year ago, and very very thankful for all the new subscribers. It's been quite exciting. A little bit about me. I was born in Columbus, Ohio. My parents are both South Korean. They immigrated here in the 70s, and I popped out in Columbus, Ohio. And of course, that makes me South Korean as well. So one of the reasons why I started Best Investor was I felt a glaring need to disrupt the investor community. I felt like the quality of investment advisors out there today, honestly, everybody says they're contrarian. Everybody says, they all sound the same. Let's be honest. You turn on CNBC, you turn on Real Vision. These people are supposed to be like experts, 20, 30, 40 years in the field. They'll tout their accomplishments, et cetera. But then when you actually hear their investment recommendations, their investment thesis, they all sound the same, And in my early investment journey, I followed these people, and thought they would bring me to the promised land, and it never worked. Some of these big names, these people have the most, unlimited budgets. They have every AI tool at their disposal. Very, very impressive, machinery, right? And I just felt like it was time for a disruption, I felt like it was time for a new voice to step up. And so a little bit more about my background. I come from technology. I spent about 22 years as a network architect. I was a triple CCIE for anybody who actually knows what that means. Basically, I built company networks globally, and so a lot of my thinking, the way I come up with an investment thesis is very, it stems from that network architect background, where you'll put the building blocks to a beautiful building together, step by step, and you put everything through the ringer. And I feel that this is probably, as an investor, this is probably the most exciting period one can live in terms of investment possibilities, right? I don't need to list all the crazy things that are going on, all the disruptive changes in society. We obviously have the whole AI thing, which I cover in depth in my posts and my newsletters. We're in the middle of a fourth turning, right? And based on my calculations, this fourth turning will end right around 2031 or so. And the fourth turnings are marked by cycles of 4 generations, human generations, about 20 years each, from the firstborn member of each generation. So the fourth turning comes after every pack of 4 generations, and it's a transition to the next pack of 4 generations. Our fourth turning, every fourth turning has a transition of empires, right? Now, you could question whether America is an empire or not, but for all intents and purposes, America has been the dominant superpower, and is the current number one, so to speak, empire. And you have a number 2 challenger, China. And in every fourth turning throughout history, whether it's the Dutch, Spanish, the Spanish Empire, the Dutch Empire, the British Empire, the American Empire, and now you have a number 2 challenger in China, you're going to have a face-off, right? And it's going to be over Taiwan, and everybody knows this. And you have a pretty ambitious leader in President Xi, who's in full YOLO mode right now. And he's just trying to make his last mark, before he gets too old. Which is kind of the situation with a lot of our leaders today, right? They're in their twilight years and they're just going YOLO, full blast, and this is all about their personal legacy and where they stand in history, right? As the most powerful man or among the most powerful men or women. So as an investor, this is it doesn't get any better than this in terms of investment opportunities, because there's so much change going on. You have I have identified kind of isolated an investment opportunity that I think is going to yield up to possibly 300% return over the next 12 months. And it's kind of a no-brainer, but in a world where there's so much noise and so much distraction, so many different talking heads, it's kind of doesn't become as obvious. Anybody that's read Best Investor posts and newsletters knows that it's not your run-of-the-mill. It's makes every contrarian out there look like part of the herd, right? It's not created that way to just for the sake of being different. It's created that way because I believe that this is the logical progression of society on many of these different vectors or fields. I invite everybody to go to bestinvestorever.myshopify.com and grab a free trial. I put up 3 newsletter issues, and they for free. It's completely free. You can download them, and they outline this investment opportunity, and it's really no loss or risk to you guys. If you don't like it, you can chuck it in the garbage can. But I do think that your mind will be open to different things going on in the world, and kind of it's probably the only place that puts it all together very logically. Let's do this. Let's start the revolution.